Alright guys, welcome to another price action video during the coronavirus market crash. Um, yeah, man, we're in some interesting times, and first things first, whatever trades you make, it's your responsibility. I'm not responsible for any trades you make. You know that. It's just something I need to say for legal reasons, and I appreciate you coming and checking out my videos. About this current crash. We make more videos about the crash, price action, daily price action movements, and stay tuned, stay subscribed for more content. Anyways, today we're taking a look at Microsoft. Microsoft is another tech company, another huge tech company that, is reliable. It's one of those tech companies that you want to buy long term once this crash is over, because you know that the strong companies, once price has been beat down towards the downside, you know that they're going to come back up to the upside again, because you know they have a strong foundation, and they pretty much own the world, right? Google, Microsoft, you get what I mean, right? It's the Apples, it's the Teslas. So we're gonna take a look at some price action right now. I just want to make sure I'm recording. I am recording. So we're on the daily chart right now, and I just want first things first is we just want to make sense of the situation, right? Just kind of draw out some baselines, some support and resistance lines, just areas where we could see price move towards, right? Uh, Probably draw something like that. I did not like that color. I feel like I say that every video. So, where are we right now? Well, anybody that understands price action can totally see that we're running towards the lows of this range right here that we've previously seen price be very interested in, or non-decisive in, I guess you can say. Question is, are we going to continue seeing that um, that kind of non-decisiveness now? Because you know you have a strong company. Is it really going to be that affected during this market crash? I mean, we see the huge drop, but what's going to happen around here? Because we know we have some strong supports. One sec. Oops. Oh, sugar. No, what I do? No. Dang it. Anyways, well, let's start over. No, we already know what we're doing. So, support resistance. We got this range right here. Totally different last time. Yeah, I probably should have prepped this before. No, you know what? This is fun. We do it together right here live, but it's not really live. You get what I mean. Anyway, so is it going to continue within this range here? We don't see a breakout, but we kind of see it consolidate for a bit. Uncertainties, you name it. That's definitely one option. But I think first things first, we're headed down towards the 132 levels. We're currently at 135. It's not a huge jump. We're probably going to see that during the day today. It's currently the 17th. It's a Thursday. So we see this range. Let's just name it for what it is. This is a range. And what we could see, let's say in the couple days coming, we could see price, one sec, hit the lows, hit support levels, one sec, hit support levels, and we could see it come back up. Moving average starts kind of going sideways a bit, and we just see a huge sell-off, right? That's definitely one option. I wouldn't sell right into this, because we could see a fake push from the bears on resistance or on the moving average, right? And then we could see them just kind of come down towards and then engulf themselves, and then come back towards the upside and get some liquidity by pushing you out, right? So you don't want to just sell blindly once price comes and you see a strong candle, right? No, what we want to see is, if that's going to be the case, we want to see a push towards the resistance or the moving average, and then we want to see a strong break of this area. right? But it's difficult to say if you should enter here, or another option could be that you see a strong break, right? And then we see another move towards the downside. That's where we really want to get in towards the downside, because this is a pretty aggressive, risky trade. Considering that we're around this area that has been tested a lot before, this is what I would be waiting for. I would be waiting for a move towards the downside, possibly a move towards the upside. People start thinking that price is moving up again, and then you catch them, boom, 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 right? And you get in right there towards the downside. You get a cheaper price around 140, instead of 130 something. And you can see a strong movement towards the downside. This is on the daily chart. We're going to go down to the hourly just to make some more sense of what we were just talking about. Sorry if that did not make any sense. We'll try to make it a bit more, make some sense here. This is very interesting, actually. I'm just going to think for myself just here for a second, because we have this range that we're currently in. What if we actually see an engulfing candle now today, right back into that range? We could see it go back up to the highs of that range. That's definitely a possibility. Guys, you get the full scoop here. You get to see how I think. Alright, so we could see that. Back up towards the upside. Entering there. I want to check out how it looks like on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, here we can see a bit more what we're talking about. Dang it. There you go. There you go. We're definitely seeing a potential candidate for a range. And we saw a previous range just move around these areas, but now we're seeing it kind of become a bit more bigger. Guys, interesting. This was very interesting. Let's take the brush. We see sellers press out, right? A lot of people think price is just going to continue going down. Let's see if we can get the moving average into play here. Oh, shoot. Thought I was about to exit the program again. All right, so we got the moving average. What we want to see right now, I want to see if these sellers really mean it. And what I mean by that is sellers have shown that they have, look at that purchase right here. Crazy. Anyway, so we've seen that the sellers pretty much know what they're talking about. We see this engulfing candle towards the downside there, where sellers are like, you think you're going to go back up to the range again, but here we go. Boom. Pushes out a whole lot of buyers, both here, buyers here, and here, right? So it engulfs, brings people down to the downside. Now everybody thinks that price is going to continue going down, but what they could be doing is that they could be looking for a short trade towards the highs of the range again, right? But we don't know. Nobody knows. And if anybody tells you that they do know what's going to happen in the stock market, they're lying. All right, so let's see here. Oops. We'll keep that there for now. Yeah, so sellers are pressed down. We want to see today, what we want to see is if sellers are going to continue just pushing down price. I don't see that happening right now. We could see a quick start. I wish I could remove. Oh, I can't remove that. All right. I'd like to see them. I want to test the sellers, right? So we want to see if the tester, if the sellers can hold this area of resistance up here. Resistance, sorry. We want to see if they can hold this area, right? And if they can, let's say the moving average kind of comes here. and we see a strong move towards the downside again. Uh, we could actually go in the 1 minute chart and look for the moving average here to see if the buyers can hold the moving average. But if they actually break down below the 1 minute moving average, then we could. That's where I'm kind of thinking while I'm talking, right? Because we're currently on the 5 minute chart, but remember there is a 1 minute chart as well where you will see the moving average looking a bit different, right? And so let's say this the buyers take up price again here to challenge the sellers towards the moving average on the 5 minute chart. We do want to see if first things first, if they can take price back down, but then I want to see them break the 1 minute moving average and then a strong move to then continue going down. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for long positions short term. No, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna buy into a selling knife. No. Or a falling knife. I would probably wait for price to come up. Once we see buyers failing, start buying into these pullbacks, retracements, right? Towards the downside again. But we could see price going up towards these areas. We could see a ranging, we could see a fake breakout. We just kind of got to be ready to react. But what do we want to do? We want to be short. We do not want to be buying. Let the investors, let the hedge fund managers and institutions do that. We want to sell, but we want to look for a good position. We want to see the moving average fail. Buyers fail on the moving average. And then we want to see them break the moving average. We want to see the moving average round out, and we want to see the sellers hold the moving average. The strong position towards the downside, that's when we want to enter. We do not want to enter in a bullish when the bulls are in charge, right? So you guys get what I mean. A lot of back and forth, just thinking about this was a little bit of a tricky one, but we're trying to use previous happenings to not predict the future, but to make a logical and educated guess on what's going to happen in the future. Guys, you've been listening to Crypto's video. Kevin is my name, and you're welcome to join the family. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like and notification bell, because I am posting more stock videos and investment videos, and you don't want to be missing that, right? So hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the family. Send some comments down below. What stocks do you want to see me do some price action on? What is your story? How much have you been making? Just start a conversation. Let's talk. Let's have a good time around here on the channel. Don't forget to go check out my podcast. It's called Bev's World, BEVS World, WORLD. It's on Spotify. It's on all the different podcast platforms, and it's not stock related. It's more just laid back fun comedy. Guys, thanks for staying tuned, and have a great one.